It all started with a tiny adventurer grabbing his first sword back in The Legend of Zelda, and he hasn't looked back since. The Zelda legacy now spans almost 25 years, multiple platforms, and many grand journeys. Link has become a fan favorite, a gaming icon, and his adventures are far from over. Despite the immense success of Donkey Kong and Super Mario Bros., Nintendo's Shigeru Miyamoto had plans for his next game that would take him away from the angry ape and tenacious plumber. Reflecting on his adventures in the fields, woods, and caves outside of Kyoto, Japan, Miyamoto felt that it was time to take the idea of a game world further, presenting players with their own opportunities to explore an unknown wilderness. As a result, The Legend of Zelda was born, and players were thrust into the world of Hyrule, but with one simple message. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
In The Legend of Zelda, I mean, you kind of knew it was something special from the beginning, like when you brought it home and you saw this gold cartridge. I mean, it's a frickin' gold cartridge, right? I mean, this doesn't happen very often. This game is special.
I remember getting a hold of the game and being like instantly intrigued by the fact that this game had a gold cartridge and this rad map that seemed somehow unfinished.
I think it's the most brilliant game in the series. It's completely different than anything else came out before it, where they just put you in this world and there's no directions, there's no rules, there's nothing. And it's the thing that's so amazing about it is it's all about exploration, but to teach you how to do that, they force you to go into the first cave in the very first screen so you discover a sword on your own. And from that point on, you're like, oh, I gotta do everything myself.
I remember back then that it was one of these kinds of games where I just wanted to jump right into. I mean, normally, when I was a kid, like I would read manuals to death and you know, look at whatever came in the box and just be like, whoa, this is awesome, and kind of delay actually playing the game. But for some reason, this one, I just wanted to jump right into it. And I think, you know, kind of the reason for that is just because as a kid, you know, you have this really awesome sense of exploration, of like discovering things. Like you go out in your backyard and you like go on a treasure hunt and stuff like that. You know, as kids, our imaginations are just massive. And for me, this game was sort of the representation of that.
Then you're burning trees and you're bombing walls and you're just like playing around with every single tool they give you, with every screen to figure out all the secrets.
I got sucked into that world. It was so amazing. It was so much. There was so much there. You know, that was the first game that kind of like literally wrapped its arms around me and literally, you know, just took me, mind, body, and soul, and literally just captivated my imagination. And yeah, incredible game.